Hey guys, welcome back. We have just gotten captured by Baleo and Sunder, and they took us to some strange town where a bunch of ruffian-looking people are. Even here in the bar, you get, look at that, you have two really big guys, Baleo and Sunder, and this wouldn't look like an easy fight for a couple of kids. So that guy's name is Gar, and we have Fall there as the bartender. I like how Gar's just in thought or sleeping. He's not eating, he's not drinking. Whereas Fall is hitting the bottle, man. I like that soundbite of Ryu chewing through the ropes. Okay, so now the kids, Nina and Ryu, are free. However, now we gotta escape. I don't know if Gar's asleep or what is going on over there. Alright, we're gonna try and sneak past the drunk. Quietly, though. Quietly. Alright, one step at a time. Almost there. Oh, we're gonna make it. Oh, shoot. You're gonna get another taste of Breath of Fire 3's ridiculous humor here. It's coming up. That's right. We'll be seeing you. And she just walks out. And that's how that happens. The logic is amazing. I guess they're trying to just allude to the fact that Fall was so drunk off his ass that he didn't even realize that he let the kids go. Anyways, we're free, and these guys are some strange characters talking about some sort of contest. For the contest this, contest that, we're famous for the contest. What do you guys say? I mean, even these little poster boards, they have fighters on them. This city is... Oh, it's run by Baleo and Sunder. I didn't know that. This is a shady place, that's for sure. What do you guys say? Oh, you were in the mines. Wow. Wonder if I ran into him at all. Must have not. I killed everybody that I ran into, pretty much. So, the only good thing here, other than the ridiculous townfolk, you can find this Manilow here, and he'll hand you a flyer. Now, what you can do with that flyer is go into this place, and you have a bunch of Manilow here that will sell you things. And this is the place that I was telling you to save your Zenny so that you can buy the equipment and everything like that for a lower price. So I'm going to buy two things, actually. I want to buy a magician rod. Do I want to buy a magician rod? No, I want to buy a mace. Yeah, I don't have any. That's a lot cheaper. So I'm gonna buy a mace here for Nina, and I also want to buy rippers. No one can equip them in my party, but later in the game I'll get somebody. But mainly, what I wanted to do, the reason why I even bought the rippers, as you would have guessed it, is to get my item collection up. So now that I have 10, if I equip my characters with items that I have 2 of, I'll actually have 12 items in my inventory. So all I need is 3 more, and you know, I'll be on my way to 15, and I'll be able to get that master. So that's pretty exciting for me. Let's see, do I want to buy any thinking that I might want to buy some armor. So, do I not? Oh, I don't. I probably just spent all my money, didn't I? Yeah, 185. Well, it's not that big of a deal. We're not going to any place yet that's too tough. But now that we're out of Fall's hands, or his clutches, whatever you want to say, we can leave here and do a little bit of exploring right now. And we find ourselves in central Windia. It's a completely new area. You can't cross this bridge here. From what I remember, there's like a cart that's blocking it. So that stops us from going that way. There's a little question mark here. And I think it's known as the Thieves Hideout. There's this tree here is you kind of gotta note this. You see that crow there? Later in the game, we can knock that crow out of the tree and get an item for it. Let's talk to these guys. These guys must be the thieves here. All he cares about is money. Look at that. Just throwing that knife around like it's nothing. So these guys are money hungry. The only reason to come here is to pick this up. Wisdom fruit. I have no idea how they got a hold of it. That's a very rare item. They're a bunch of thieves and idiots, so really nice to pick up for doing nothing, pretty much. Alright, you got a little fishing spot here. You can do some fishing if you'd like. I'm gonna hold off on that. But really, that's about it as far as where we can go, other than our next destination to advance the plot, which is here in Mount Balmore. So we're just gonna go through here, and I'll just make sure that my attack formation's still up, because sometimes they change that. No, see? Why would they change that? I don't like normal. It's useless. See, I don't believe that there's very many new enemies in this area. The only one that I haven't seen is the Nut Archer. And he's just another nut person. They're weak against fire. He's probably the strongest out of the nut people. And because when he hits, he will sometimes get this thing called a lucky strike. It's pretty much the equivalent to a counter, or not a counter hit, a critical hit. You know, hence the lucky strike. And it will do a whole lot of damage. It'll do like 14 damage or something like that. Alright, let's look at these stats. Powered by 6? Holy crap. So, you know, nothing too special with the Nut Archer, but I think that's the only new enemy that we'll find here. See this treasure chest over here? We just run in this area. There's just a bunch of nut people, tar men, and I really think that's it. There's the lava, or the tar man. Yeah, not too many new monsters in this area. We'll be getting some newer blood here in the next episode, though, for sure. And as you would think, newer enemies mean newer skills, so pretty exciting. In that treasure chest there, when I picked it up, I grabbed a panacea. The treasures here aren't very good. I think there's only 2. The panacea being 1. Let's go up here. We want to keep to the left. Trust me on that. Okay, I just ran into an extremely ridiculous situation where my Ryu died. Man, I tell you, sometimes am I just not prepared for these random battles? What's going on? And am I going down this? We're going the wrong way. I'm just screwing up in this episode. Yeah, I try to keep my screw-ups as low as possible, but you know, there are times. And I'm just running in circles, and while I'm talking about screwing up, I'm screwing up more. Sorry, guys. Just this nut troop here. Half the problem is the fact that I haven't even wrestled in a while. That was quite the mistake to make. Coming into a new dungeon completely unprepared. Anyways, we'll reach the apex of the mountain here pretty soon, where we find some people. However, don't talk to them yet. Jump down this ledge here for a buckler, which actually is probably, it's not a bad, it's definitely something you want to pick up, because it ups your defense by a whole lot, so brings it all the way up to 52 for me, so that's a great pickup there. So now I'm gonna make my way all the way back to the top of the mountain again. This time it'll be a lot easier because I won't screw around with the main path that I take. So we can just go up here and talk to these guys. So there's another mountain on the other side. You talk to this guy. He's chiefing on his pipe there. And he invites two kids to come inside his house. Awesome. I'd be having red flags right now if I was those kids' parents. Mason. I guess that's a fitting name because you guys... Don't you do stonemasonry? Oh, they know who he is. They know who Baleo and Sunder are. Oh, they know. I saw the exclamations. He's playing it off like he doesn't know who Baleo and Sunder are. Okay. So this very nice man will allow us to sleep in this other room here. I suppose I wouldn't be too trusting of them. They seem a little off to me. Get a nice rest up, a much needed rest. I hope. Why is Ryu always in that position when he sleeps? He's like crouching. That is really bad on your knees, dude. I hope you don't sleep like that. I couldn't do that. That would hurt. And of course, Nina gets into another ridiculous situation where she was trusting of Mason, and look what happens. They've locked the door and called Sunder. So, yeah, Nina gets this. I blame it on Nina, of course, because if it was Ryu alone, this shit would have never happened. And I'm sorry I said shit, but it's just stupid. Nina's ridiculous, man. All right, well, that's pretty good because we have a mage right with us. I suppose that Ryu, if he was alone, he wouldn't be able to operate this thing. Getting a little bit short on time here. I wonder if we can finish this clip. Probably not. I guess Sunder didn't come with Baleo for some reason. Alright. So we're on the run. We need to get out of here. We need to escape Sunder again. So, figure out how this situation ends out next time. But, until then, we'll see ya. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.